read the Bible, we see a lot of miracles that Jesus did. We see a lot of signs, wonders that Jesus did. But what was most interesting is when Jesus would just say, your faith has made you whole. It was your faith that has done this. And many people think that these are miracles done by Jesus. But what Jesus is really telling us is how our faith can do things, how our faith can make things move on our behalf. It is our faith that makes us whole. It is our faith that allows blind eyes to be open. It is our faith that can allow us to be healed when we go and we seek after Him. Sometimes it's not about us praying and begging God to do something for us. It's about being obedient when He asks us to do something, when He asks us not to worry, when He asks us to just move forward, when He asks us to do something and just having faith in doing that which God has called us to do. Faith is what can make you whole as well. Sometimes it's not about a touch from anyone, but it's just your faith stepping out of your comfort zone, stepping out when you don't know what could happen. This could be your last resort, and you just step out on faith, trusting God, knowing that He will make a way for you, knowing that all things will work together for good. Sometimes it's about the faith that you have. I did a video talking about blind Bartimaeus throwing off his cloak and just having faith by going to Jesus. Jesus, thou son of David. And Jesus brings him to him and says, what do you want? And he says, I want to see. And Jesus didn't do anything, he didn't touch him. He says, it is your faith that's made you whole. It's because you got up out of being a blind beggar. You got up out of being in a position that kept you stagnant, and you decided that you were going to run after Jesus. You decided that instead of sitting here all my life, I will run after the things of God. I will have faith, regardless of what it looks like. Regardless that I may have been blind and a beggar for many years. And regardless when people are trying to stop me from doing that which God called me to do, I'm going to seek after Him instead. And Jesus said, your faith made you whole. When God asks you to do something, to start a business, to start preaching, to start going after a certain career, to start doing something, putting your hands to things, to stop worrying. And you just step out on faith and you just move forward with the instruction that you were given. And it can be such a small instruction. It will be your faith that makes you whole. Nothing else but your faith. He heard your prayers. He heard your cries. He heard you. But it is your faith that will do everything that you need Him to do. Your faith is what makes you whole. He moves on your faith. Have faith. Trust in Him. Be confident. And just take that step out. Just jump into it. Have faith.